So chat, if you guys don't know, there was this thing called the streamer prom, right? Basically, streamers got together, they went to this prom. Let me pull up some clips. But basically, the streamer prom was basically, you know, a prom for streamers, right? It was Popeye's theme, which was already kind of weird. I'm not even gonna lie. Popeye's thing, like the orange and tan, or orange, like light yellow and light orange and shit. So obviously, I was like, I thought it was just a sponsor, right? I thought it was just a sponsor for the stream because, you know, people need to pay the bills, you know, not trying to get all your money snatched up then. But then this came out, all right, chat. These motherfuckers started popping up with little streamer meals, all right? They started popping up with Popeye meals, and everyone was like, oh shit, yo, streamers getting huge now. They got their little, you know, pies meals and shit. Like, all right, cool. Cinna's meal was diabolical though. I ain't gonna lie. If I was Cinna, I'd be pissed. I'm like, damn, that's a shit ton of food. But literally, these streamers had their little streamer meals, and everyone thought they were getting the bag. They thought, oh shit, these streamers, they're just getting to the bag. Actually, it kind of seemed like these streamers got scammed for their likeness. They got scammed, chat. And whenever I say scammed, I mean like absolutely. They did not have anything to do with these Popeye meals, like at all. Like at all. Like they had no idea that these meals were even going to be made, or they were even going to be part of this little Popeye's campaign. Wait, really? Yes, how? So, you guys want to know how that we found out? This is how that we found out that these streamers got fleeced out of their likeness. Because the other day, I don't know if this was Cinna or FaZe Adapts or who streamed, but basically Cinna reveals that by going to the streamer prom, multiple content creators unknowingly signed their likeness away to be used by Popeyes through an agency that was attending, but it is currently being mitigated, which means the streamers were like, you won't have to run the bag for that. You had to run the bag for that. Because, like, I don't think none of the streamers were mad about the meals in general. They were mad about this, like, they didn't know they were going to be used for this. The sponsor was paying for the stream, but they obviously were sponsoring the stream by having their logos around the prom. They didn't pay for the streamer's likeness to use them in promo.
Did you know that was coming out, the Popeyes thing?
Yeah, Lacey said he didn't know.
Lacey said he did.
I did not either know.
Did you guys get paid?
No, but I hear we're trying to mitigate it, so...
WNDA break.
Yeah, I hear it's getting mitigated, you know, so that's okay, that's fine.
No, Lacey deadass, I thought too that he was gonna go to Popeyes and it was gonna say the Lacey combo.
Well, I was hoping.
I think it was literally just shouting out what they order or something.
It was just using their promo to say, this is what they get, make your own, like this.
Oh yeah, you guys got fleeced. You guys were poster boys. That's
you guys didn't realize when you win the streamer prom, you signed a 360 of doom.
Bruh, imagine if them going to streamer prom, they have to give up their stream revenue as well. That would be diabolical. Imagine if they also had to give up their stream revenue, because at this point, it's pretty clear that these streamers aren't reading these contracts whenever they go to these events. So the next time someone does an event, they could probably try their best to get as many huge content creators as they can, and they probably could make out with a huge bag, like hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars within a day, just by having them all sign contracts saying, and you also have to give up 80% of your stream revenue for this week or this event or whatever. Because it seems like these people aren't reading these contracts or giving them to lawyers. signing random contracts? Exactly.
Why?
No,
yes.
So
oh God.
I swear that's
Wait, that's why?
That's what Drew said, yes.
To be fair.
Oh, y'all are poster boys.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, supposedly it was the other agency set that up, and there were no good comms.
Oh my God, you actually got played.
That is an actual scam. I'm not even gonna lie. That's an actual play. She like Cinna's trying to she's trying to no, it's not like that. But like, brother, you didn't know that your likeness was gonna be used for advertisement, nor were you paid. Like, I'm assuming she's like, no, we're gonna get paid. Don't worry, the lawyers are on it now. But I'm like, my guy, you kind of got played.
Oh my God.
But it's being mitigated. It's being mitigated.
I don't know what that word means.
Must have been promoted by items. Why?
New, it means resolved.
How do you know that?
Yeah.
I'm knowing
he's
every
articulated
bunch of
in
shit.
all different types of ways.
My vernacular is
articulated.
crazy. You've never seen it.
But yeah, basically, they have gotten their little likenesses took. All right, chat. They got their little likenesses snatched. It's sad to see. It's sad to see. They didn't even read the contracts. All these streamers are rich enough to have lawyers, by the way, read over this. There's zero reason for this to happen. Like, don't get me wrong, it's shitty that it did happen, but it should have never happened. They should have had their lawyers read over the contracts. Any contracts. These people are so rich, they can have a lawyer on retainer just at any time that they need. But like, these people have way more than enough money, Chad, to not get fleeced like this. They should have a lawyer on retainer at all times. Like, there's no way they cannot afford it. Like, Senna herself was talking about how she made $500K last year. Take 50 of that and just check it to a lawyer, so you can just slide any contract by their desk. Like, there's no reason. What's Midgate? What's Midget Gate? They're basically trying to work out some kind of deal. But the person that organized the event, Funny Mike, he had to come out here because obviously his name was being sullied, all right? He had to defend himself. So Funny Mike came out here on Twitter talking about some, hey everyone, I want to clear up the Popeye streamer meal situation. I partnered with Popeyes for streamer Prom because they helped level the whole event up. Our deal was only for the prom and related content. I wasn't aware of the Popeyes streamer meals post until it was live. To be clear, I'm not involved with benefiting from this in any way. Streamer Prom has always been about celebrating our streaming community, and I'll continue to do that with every event. Popeyes has reassured me they're committed to supporting our community and have removed the social posts. We're also reaching to all creators involved to clear this all up. So basically, Funny Mike is saying, yeah, Popeye came up with the contract. It wasn't me. I ain't do it at all. You ain't good at it than me. Which, I mean, like, Popeyes could have did some shady shit. I mean, like, it is a pretty shady company. Let's all be honest here. But also, I don't feel like, I'm like, bro, you should know what you're getting into. Like, you should know the people that you're getting into business with. Like, you should really know who you're getting into business with, because really, it's going to be really hard to get streamers to come back to any of your events specifically whenever they got scammed by one of your events. Like, it's going to be really hard. Like, brother, I don't know if you didn't read your own contract and told the streamers what was in it, but like, my man, like, just because it's not your fault doesn't mean the blame doesn't lie on you. I'm like, this was your event. Yes, Popeyes was the one that fucked up, but this was still on you though. Like, you gotta like help these people out. Like, you gotta mitigate this for them, because there's no way these people want to come back to another Funny Mike event if they're like, well, what's gonna happen this time? Like, last time they took my likeness. This time they're gonna take my soul? They're gonna snatch the whole soul. They're gonna snatch my toes. They're gonna take the whole toe, the tip of the toe, the toenail. Are they gonna take my Twitch revenue? Like, what's gonna happen this time, right? You gotta make sure that these things are ironed out before people even get there. But again, on the streamers end, brother, read the contract. Get a lawyer to read the contract. You all make too much money. But Funny Mike also put out this statement basically saying, I know, all right, why would I scam? I'm too rich to scam. Look at these grills in my mouth.
Scam some fucking streamers into a 360. What the, man, what? Man, get the fuck up out of here, man. I can't say too much, y'all. Look, I gotta bite my tongue. But what the fuck I look like, man? The fuck? I was blindsided by all this shit. And when you set up, man, got me fucked up, you hear me?
So basically, he's just saying, I ain't do it. I ain't know about it. It couldn't have been me. It couldn't have been me. Why would I do that? But essentially, it just seems like he's, from what he's saying, he's blindsided. But I don't know. That reaction did not seem blindsided to me. That seemed like, I don't know, kind of a guilty post. He thought he'd get away with it, and he didn't. But we'll see. A lot of streamers were like, oh, I didn't know I was part of a Popeyes deal. But it didn't seem like they were mad about it. They were more or less just like, well, since y'all using me for promo, do I get paid? Like, how does this work? where does the money come in? Like, where does the money come in? It seems like a lot of them just want money, which I'm like, cool. I wouldn't mind a Popeyes meal either, but also like, bruh, ain't no way you out here taking my likeness just because I went to a damn event for a streamer without at least telling me. Like, fuck.